You've probably heard it 1,000 times. Build better habits, change your life. So you downloaded the Habit Tracker app, you bought the journal, maybe you even tried waking up at 5 a.m. And for about 3 days, it worked. And then it didn't. Here's what nobody tells you about habits. Most of them fail not because you're lazy. They fail because you're trying to change too many things at once. So today I want to talk about just one habit, the one that actually matters more than all the others. And no, it's not waking up at 5 a.m. Most people approach habit building like this. January 1st arrives, new year, new me. They write down 10 new habits they want to build. Exercise every day, read 30 minutes, drink more water, sleep by 10 p.m., meditate, no social media. And for the first week, incredible, they're doing it all. Week 2, a few slip. Week 3, most are gone. And then comes the guilt, the I knew I couldn't do it feeling. But here's the thing, it wasn't a willpower problem. It was a strategy problem. Your brain only has so much space for new behavior at once. Trying to build 10 habits simultaneously is like trying to run 10 apps on a phone with 10% battery. Something's gonna crash. In 2012, author Charles Duhigg introduced a concept called the keystone habit. The idea is simple. Some habits don't just change one thing about your life. They trigger a chain reaction that changes multiple things. Like a keystone in an arch. Remove it and everything falls. Put it in place and everything holds together. And research consistently points to one habit as the most powerful keystone of all: exercise. Not because it makes you fit, though it does, but because of what it does to everything else. Here's what the research actually shows about people who start a consistent exercise habit. They start eating better without even trying. They sleep more deeply. They become more productive at work or school. Their stress levels drop. And perhaps most importantly, their self-discipline in other areas of life improves. Why does this happen? Because exercise proves something to your brain. It proves that you can do hard things. Every time you show up for a workout when you don't feel like it, you're building the most valuable skill a human being can have, the ability to act despite not feeling like it. And that skill, it transfers everywhere. Now, before you click away thinking, I hate exercise, this isn't for me, hear me out. I'm not asking you to join a gym. I'm not asking you to run 5 kilometers. The version of exercise I'm talking about is what I call the minimum viable habit, the smallest possible version that still counts. 10 minutes of walking every single day. That's it. 10 minutes. No equipment, no gym membership, no special clothes. Just you and 10 minutes of movement. Because here's what matters more than intensity: consistency. A 10-minute walk every day for a year will do more for your life than 1 hour at the gym twice a week, because the habit is the point, not the workout. Okay, so how do you actually make this stick? There are 3 things that make the difference between a habit that lasts and one that doesn't. First, attach it to something you already do. This is called habit stacking. After I eat lunch, I go for a 10-minute walk. After I finish class, I walk home the long way. After I wake up, I walk around the block before breakfast. You're attaching the new habit to an existing anchor. The second thing, make it ridiculously easy to start. Put your walking shoes right next to your bed. Remove every possible reason to say maybe later. And third, track it visually. Get a simple calendar. Put an X on every day you do it. Your only job is to not break the chain. Here's what a typical 30 days looks like. Week 1, it feels forced, maybe a little awkward. You're checking the clock constantly. Week 2, it starts to feel normal. You stop dreading it. Week 3, something shifts. You start going a little longer, 11 minutes, 12. Week 4, you feel weird on the days you don't do it. That feeling, that's the habit formed. And then the ripple effects start showing up. You notice you're sleeping better. You notice your focus at school or work is sharper. You notice you're making slightly better choices about food. Not because you tried to change those things, but because changing one thing changed the foundation everything else sits on. Let me handle the excuses before you use them. Excuse 1, I don't have time. 10 minutes. You spend more than that on your phone after waking up. Excuse 2, I'll start on Monday. The best time to start a habit is today, even if today is Wednesday at 9 p.m. Excuse 3, I missed one day, so I've failed. Missing one day doesn't break a habit. Missing 2 in a row does. That's the actual rule. Never miss twice. Excuse 4, I'm too tired. The walk will make you less tired every time. Movement increases energy. It doesn't drain it. Real talk for a second. I know this sounds too simple. 10 minutes of walking, that's the big life-changing habit? Yes, because the goal isn't the 10 minutes. The goal is becoming someone who does what they say they're going to do. Every day you show up for that 10-minute walk, you're casting a vote for the kind of person you want to be. You're not just building a fitness habit, you're building an identity. You're becoming someone who follows through. And that identity, that's what changes your entire life. Not the 10 minutes, the person you become because of the 10 minutes. So here's the challenge. For the next 30 days, just 10 minutes of movement every single day. Walk, stretch, dance in your room, I don't care what it is. Just move every day for 10 minutes. Track it on a calendar. Don't break the chain. And if you want to see what happens when one small habit changes everything else, do it for 30 days and come back and tell me. If this helped, hit subscribe. I'm making videos every week on habits, productivity, and actually building a life you're proud of. Not theory, real stuff that works. All right, go take that 10-minute walk. Start today. See you in the next one.